All right. Hello and welcome back to another BroLeague game. We are currently in our week 3 matches. And for tonight's match, we're going to have Down2Clown versus Team Deafened. Two maps that were picked are going to be Bank and Cafe, as I'm sure you guys have seen. It does look, unfortunately, like Deafened is going to be playing a 4v5 for, at the very least, the first map. They have hit their 15-minute timer to get everyone in the game, and unfortunately no one showed up. So that's unfortunate. As a quick intro, because again I forgot, casting with me will be our wonderful Terry.
How's it going?
Yeah. And observing will be C4T, or Cat, otherwise known as Discord Kitten. So, Terry, let's look at the teams then.
You take the first one. Hold on. I'm
All right.
working on something.
Yep. I think first we will have Cat. You might need to give me a bit of a heads up because I do not see who's going first. Are we introducing Deafened or Down2Clown?
Yeah, we can't see your OBS screen, bud.
Yeah, I unfortunately only see the custom game match right now. Alright. So, Down2Clown, we've got Mommy Marks, Mac Truck, Dynamite, Falame, and Krogunk. One thing to note, Falame is permanently replacing Imperfect on team Down2Clown. Next up, for Deafened, we are going to have, again, only 4 out of 5 players. Player Indian did not make it, but Siren, Yummy, Nova, and Hoi Hoi will be playing tonight. Or at least on the first map. We're gonna have only 4 of them, and we'll see if they have their final player show up on Cafe, which is the second map.
Just real quick, before you hit start, C4, Lizzie just said that they found a sub and they want to wait to start.
Oh, yeah, it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said they found the guy.
All right. So yeah, I guess we're gonna be delaying our match start for a second. Down2Clown is okay with the sub coming in for this first map. It looks like.
Have we showed the map bands yet?
Yes. Do we have map bands? I think that the viewers have seen the map bands already, but it was pretty standard picks. Banking Cafe, I don't know if we've streamed these too often. We've been seeing a lot of Oregon being played, I think. Some Nighthaven Labs. Nighthaven's always fun. Very sad to see it banned, but variety's good. Harry, which map are you more excited for, Bank or Cafe?
Honestly, I like Bank a lot, just because, especially in the context of like BroLeague, it's a very old map. They did rework it, but the map at its core has been here for 8 years, so it's very much like ABC. And in the context of BroLeague, I like watching ABC maps personally, because you can see like a easier put together execute. You know, what you do in ranked, you can do here on one of those maps, and it's just fine. Whereas if you talk about something like Nighthaven, where it's like relatively new, and like unless you actively like watch comp or play 10-mans often, how you play that would be a little bit different than ranked. As far as like, hey, we're going to open this and we're going to plant here.
Yep. No, fair enough. And while we've been chatting, it looks like our final sub has made it in. Pace will be replacing Indian. We should hopefully be good to go then. Everyone is, I believe, saying all of their readies in the chat.
Let's get it.
Let's go. All right, so Bank, you've said very ABC. Are the bands going to be very ABC? What are your predictions, Terry?
They're probably gonna start off with a Doki ban because we all hate
Classic.
Doki.
The classic.
If it was me, I would probably follow with an Osa ban because there is a lot of window play here. I think Osa is a great ban for that. Or you can see Jackal because there is a lot of every site that you attack this, you can do top down. That's a little surprising to me.
That's curious.
That feels like a ban that's like, let's just ban something and you default to Thatcher.
Yeah, Down2Clown choosing to ban Thatcher.
I would say a Doki, Jackal, or maybe an Osa, but wrong already.
I suspect probably the Doki. Oh, it's gonna be the Jackal. Fair enough.
Doki, please, if
Doki
any player can hear this, save a call, get a kill as the last kill, and pull out the camera and Gritty. Please, I'm begging you. I would ban Cade, personally. Makes the hatches easy. Cade, Solus. Yeah, you do Cade, Azami, Solus, Fenrir. All those would be solid picks. Solus excellent pick.
Yep.
Solus is always going to be a good ban just because you can keep your drones in that prep phase. You don't have to like wait them outside.
When Solus is up, it basically prevents you from just going in at all, and just you can't set up any prep phase drones because Solus is just going to hunt them down for you. I mean,
Solus is good at all points. But to me, I think she's the strongest in the prep phase because not getting those pre-placed drones in there to where like your entry frags can go in immediately and be like, "Hey, I'm out. I'm the hard breach. I'm gonna set on cams. This room's already clean, and you know that. That's."
Yeah, for sure. One thing that is interesting to note with this Thatcher ban and Kate being up, Team Deafened is going to have to be a little bit more careful when going for walls since they won't be able to, or hatches especially, because if they only bring the EMP gadget, they're going to need to be kind of precise on where they throw it. They can't just willy-nilly toss it anywhere and then expect it to get the Cade Claw. If that's how Down2Clown is planning to play, of course. We have seen that Down2Clown have chosen to play basement site. And Mommy Marks there is on the Cade. I definitely expect him to be used on the hatches. Maybe on the server wall if they believe that the primary push is going to come from there. You did mention Osa being very strong, Terry, and guess what we have? We've got an Osa there. Yummy bringing out the Osa.
Osa's going to be pretty good. On all the sites here, particularly upstairs. I think he's really great on the windows, but they can also just open that breach and push through dirt and plant right behind it. That'll be a pretty good play for that. But they do have the ability to get the hatches open anyways. They should run EMPs with her, and I would have probably done Doki too because you got a lot riding on that Osa now. Something happens.
Yeah, you don't want to be losing Osa early, so...
Especially with Cade on the board, right? Because
Matrick on the smoke playing a roam upstairs. Very interesting choice, especially for the smoke. Typically, you'll see him being a plant denial player. Maybe he's trying to run back now. We see him running all the way to Marble. Interesting choice, let's just say that. But yeah, it looks like he just decided to back off. He saw the electrical door being shot open. And,
I bet I know what Dynamite's doing with that Tachanka. I bet he's perched up on that B chassis like he does. And he has a nice little bounce angle up the Shami.
We see him. Oh no! Yummy picks off Falame. He was ready. Falame must have been on those blue stairs then, just completely picked off. Well, luckily though, Falame is a Goyo, which means...
It's looking like that murder came out at Marble, actually.
Oh, possibly.
Yeah, he was trying to push open.
Interesting. Yeah. Well, good EMP
first set of hatches.
Yeah. Yeah, Yummy was able to get this first hatch open, no problem. Not sure if they had intel or if they just threw it. It looked like they just threw the EMP in the middle without too much issue. We're seeing, second set of hatches being open now too. Kate actually had to back off from that hallway. They can't really.
Little skirmish here at Marble with Dokkaebi. She picks up a kill, but immediately gets straight back out by Tachanka.
Yep. It's 3v5 for Down2Clown, but minute 10 left, especially on basement. You can absolutely hold this with the lower main.
They have a good utility for it. You still got your smoke with all 3 canisters. You still got Tachanka as effective. You can debate the Shamikas, but you got Maestro with the intel going on with those cams. Hopefully the Ash can come out and get that. So it looks like they're going to ahead and start getting ready for that execute, getting the breach open. Got full 50 seconds in this 4v3. A lot of plant denial. They do got the man advantage though. If they can get somebody to drop in while that plant's happening and get a little crazy, not let him just sit there and throw utility.
Dynamite trying to hold these pixel positions too. I think Nova's also holding it, but they may just be missing each other. I don't know if they can quite see each other. You can see all of this plant denial utility being thrown out. There's still so much utility left. Smoke has 2 canisters. Dynamite's got his flames left still.
And Maestro still has that cam that call all this stuff. They don't have to guess when they throw. 19 seconds left. This is not looking great.
I think, honestly, they're just throwing their utility because they've got so much advantage. Yummy taking a drop, needs to make some sort of play. He managed to pick off Tachanka. 2v3, he's pushing aggressively, gets downed by Maestro. 2v2. The plant going down. The plant is going down, but they missed the smoke! Siren gets the plant down! Suddenly.
Oh man.
Deafened absolutely can bring this back. How did they miss that plant going down in the corner? Smoke just absolutely whiffed that. Siren's got the strong vertical position too. This is going to be really difficult for defense to take back.
He's going to have to be successful with this upstairs take, and it looks like Cade's on the way to do it.
Defenders have
He notices the Claymore, he takes it out. He has to get this kill on Haban, but there's only 14 seconds left. He's looking the wrong direction. He's going to get smoked real quick, and Deafened wins the tech. Honestly, I feel like that was all day Down2Clown. So that was like
Down2Clown absolutely clowned the end of that match, allowing that ace to get the plant down. How could they do it?
Clowning themselves, she says.
Oh,
I mean, seriously, 19 seconds. You got the Maestro up with the intel. Although the Maestro couldn't see where that was, it was up on the TV panel. So they didn't plant at the desk that last time. They plant kind of tucked in. So understandable they didn't know exactly where it was.
Operators up. Oh my gosh. Down2Clown. They are choosing to go basement again though. So
it was close. It's hard to fault them.
It's a very different lineup though this time. They only have Maestro really for that plant denial / intel.
Yeah, honestly, like I thought they had a good lineup. Maybe would have swapped that Tachanka for an Azami or something. But other than that, I would have definitely kept those smokes.
You know what this lineup looks like to me though? This looks like a heavy roam lineup. We've got the Oryx, we've got Elysian, Valk for intel, Mozzie with the pests. I feel like a lot of these players are actually going to decide to play quite far off site now.
Especially if they open up that admin hatch to where he can drop down to the janitor and drop back down in the site. Just leave the hatches open.
I don't think they're playing it open though. I see
got that one open.
Yep. But I think both site hatches are closed. And the small off isn't open, so that's not gonna allow them to fall back all the way into site. They're gonna have to potentially just try to play their lives, because if they have to take the default routes down, it'll be a bit risky. We do see Deafened immediately heading for the roofs. Looks like they're gonna do a standard clear from top to bottom, like usual.
They are playing like Down2Clown is playing like, listen, we're willing to die for this and just leave 2 people on site because they got a lot off.
Yeah, we see just Valk and Maestro sitting pretty in sight, while
it looks like they got 3 people off site. Yeah, with the hatches filled up, so it's not like they can. It's not like if they held open until last 40 seconds and they can deny plant like that.
Yeah, to be fair, this does give them a little bit of room to just kind of roam in weirder spots because they don't have to immediately deny the hatch control.
But that's only if they would engage it.
Yeah.
If they take a lot of time. Picking up a nice pick there, Ryan.
Yeah, there goes Dynamite on the Oryx. Siren just knowing what to watch, just watching those footholds patiently, and it paid off.
Not taking out a whole lot of utility with an Oryx pick though, and he did take about a whole minute, 20 seconds to do that. We're now at 130. There's no open area control to get the hatches. You still got Mack trucks playing in there. No, if you could see what we've seen.
Oh, he's getting pinched now. Yeah.
There you go.
Too many players. Pace picks up Mack Truck.
Looks like Falami fell down the marble too. I thought they were both playing an open, like really turtling that down. Fuse is an interesting pick there. I guess they're tired of all the Maestro cams or something. They're going to try to clear it out.
Attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
Yep. Falami just holding out here on marble.
Located.
Patiently waiting. Hatches are going to be open now. It'll be up to these 3 players now on Down2Clown to try to stop this 5-man fake. Oh, Boy Hoy and Falami taking a bit of a gunfight, but Mozzie deciding to back off there.
Unless some miraculous kills come out, this is shaping up to be a Deafened round win. In my opinion, you got a 5v3, 35 seconds. With that man advantage alone, they could just drop and storm the gates while they're doing some execute here.
Reloading.
30 seconds though, time's clicking down. Not a whole lot of counterplant for this. The Nitro's gone, the Impact's gone. They really just got Maestro there with his 2 impacts and some cams. Another kill coming out from Nova, and the execute is going down with Ace.
Falami gets 1 onto Yummy, but the plant is down. And Falami gets picked off too, so now it's all up to Krogunk on the Maestro. He's stuck in Vault, and with 4 players up, Fuse are just ticking down. It's gonna be an absolute fight.
You had to do it all as good gun 4, but the walls are closing in.
Siren getting that final pick just through the hatch. Sees Maestro run across and just a nice spray right across the wall there to clean it up. Honestly, I feel like Down2Clown's first defense was a lot closer. This time, now that they tried the roam, it just looked like Deafened had so much more control. They were ready for it. They were patiently waiting for Down2Clown to just run into them.
If that 5v3 man advantage going down to your execute and there's nothing to... Even if you had smoke would have been great to throw at that plant and send those 2 people over in server, kind of slow them down a little bit. But they still got 3 people to boot to drop the hatch and take lockers like they did. Because with the massive man advantage like that, you got to get some picks to stop that onslaught of gunfights while you're trying to do plant denial.
Attackers need to locate and defuse
especially with the lineup they had, they needed to maybe play a little bit more aggressive there on that 3v5.
But they're doing a good job to land. They're getting them down to 20-30 seconds execute here, but Deafened's kind of still having their way with it, you know? Yeah, it's 30 seconds, but all 5 of them are still alive, so what's it matter? You only need 0 seconds to plant. The fusion's on the ground right at the end of the clock, so what?
Interesting. We've got Falame here choosing the Mira and choosing to set up a window inside of the janitor closet. Probably just to, yeah, potentially, this will stop any sort of rush setup. I'm curious to see where the second Mira is going to go.
It also might be useful fighting that Osa if she stays parked up on the site rappel right there.
That's a good point. Okay. Second one here watching Trump.
Does IQ see mirror gas?
No, IQ will not see them. They are still considered... Yeah, they are not electronic gadgets, so IQ will not spot them.
Okay. Still will be good against those Valks, Thorn Traps. Get the bandit batteries off for the Ace.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we've got Mommy Marks here playing, yeah, that bandit, and that should be pretty easy for IQ to clear. We also even have a Twitch.
Well, another thing, how Down2Clown so far, it seems like they really like to commit to roaming. Limited resources on site, at least for the last round.
Yeah.
If Deafened does not commit somebody to keeping lobby safe for that person on site rappel, that could also be an issue.
Yep. So far, it does look like a pretty standard take here for just this top square take. Dynamite playing this aggressive janitor shield, making sure to hold down stock, but the wall's getting open. He does impact it off though, so his wall's staying closed. Making sure no one can safely walk in.
Interesting choice of the AUG there, huh?
That is a good point. Yeah, he is running the AUG. You typically don't see
you could run the MP5 with the 1.5. Yeah. Dynamite's just trying to flex right now.
Yeah. Gotta make this work. So, spotted someone, but not quite. I think, is that Ace's last Selma burn? I don't think he's got any left.
This is a Dynamite Dynamite has contributed and then some in this round. It is a minute left. They have no control over that.
What a power position he's held. Stock is going to get
so much utility in time.
Siren going now. That was Mac Trap on the Valk, actually. Interesting. I wonder if that was the window player. Dynamite's still holding. Nova's taking a lot of damage, too. He's in the middle of Janitor just trying to push forward, and Yummy gets taken out by Falame. Oh, no. Nova got spotted by Krogan. Marks goes down to Nova, though, but the trade was immediate. It's all up to Hoi Hoi and Pace now. Pace trying to make it more even, but Dynamite just not allowing it. It's only up to Pace now.
Staring on the barrel of a 1v3. Only 15 seconds though. Down2Clown would have to throw for him to do this. Let's see if he picks up a kill though. Dynamite's still in that good position.
Oh no!
He does get Dynamite, downs him.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
That was
the mirror's shoddy. Bro, I do not trust that F2.
First of all, Twitch had to ADS. Twitch peaked un-ADS. Somehow Dynamite didn't kill him, and then dies. Pace getting a nice kill there, and then Pace whiffing across the mirror, and with Mira getting the shoggy kill. That was a very whiffy fight towards the end, but Down2Clown was in a strong position to win it regardless of the fights there.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to the other two people who were deafened, but they had 3 people get stalled out by 1 operator right there trying to take stock. Just throwing nades, throwing ace charges. He was just grabbing them all. Couldn't get him out of it. They could not clear his shield.
On that power position, on top Janitor.
He wasted the whole round up there. They never got him out of there.
Yeah, no, that was a very strong position. Dynamite, very smart to play the Wamai as well, was able to burn so much of their utility as well. Forcing all those ace charges to be wasted. Nades missing him, Just a good position. It does look like they are going to be playing open next. A very good tertiary site. Usually the preferred one. Not a lot of people play tellers as much.
5 seconds remaining.
And it looks like so far a relatively default hold with an extension into tellers and archives. We see Mute actually closing the walls up of
I love open area defenses.
Yeah, they're always very interesting. There's so many different ways you can hold
honestly,
it.
I like open more than top 4 these days. Might be a controversial opinion, but I think I might like open. I think I like lockers and open more than upstairs. It's close.
Fair enough. Yeah. Basement is always a good pick, though. Definitely understand why Down2Clown doesn't want to go back there, since Deafened seems to have that site locked down. Yummy trying to get some cheeky picks here on these windows, but I don't think anyone's really peeking into him yet. We have him also playing the Ram, so definitely I'm going to be expecting to see a lot of the floor potentially be opened. He is a little bit far, though, because what you usually go for is the stock floors.
That's what I was thinking. I said, if you're going to bring a Ram, why not just push through squared stock and take open that way?
Yeah.
But he's been on lobby repel for about a minute now.
Nova on a cheeky, just trying to watch this small.
Dude, and that's what's great about open area. You can actively defend this site from 3 different levels. You could be in basement and run up and down blue and go take marble. You can see the janitor hatch from this position. Being in the basement's so solid.
The thing is, Nova knows someone's up here with the amount of just running around that Legion is doing right by him. Oh, he's gonna put a claymore. I like that.
It's smart, because, if I was defending there, that would catch me. Because I like dropping that hatch and rotating up the playground.
Yeah. Yummy finally getting... Yummy getting to the opposite side now, opening up the floor a little bit. Trying to put some pressure here onto this open side, making sure that no defenders are hiding behind the desk.
Only a minute left of the round, though. The hatches are still sealed, so they can't drop that. And they actually didn't bring the utility to do it anyway.
Down too? Oh no, Down2Clown, man advantage right now. They're definitely looking to even up this score so far. It's not quite over though, but Defen's gonna have a lot of work set up for them. Program does get down though. Yummy getting a pick. Slowly trying to even out that man count.
Got the Valk over there playing on marble stairs. She's patiently waiting for Flores to come down. But it looks like he's going to bail and go lobby. Regroup with the Ram.
Yeah, probably smart to try to push together and make sure you guarantee at least some trades. Yummy making their way into colors, but Flame holding it off. Misses the shot. Yummy gets it. Man count's even, but not for long as Yummy gets down. Mactruck's trying to bait it, but decides to just finish it off slowly. 10 seconds left. There is not much that Deafened can do. Siren trying to make some sort of play here. Walking in through archives. Doesn't look the right way. Gets picked off by Mommy Marks, and Down2Clown win it on time.
You know, they would. They have a great basement attack. That one right there. Not to sound too critical, but they were kind of forcing themselves to. You're going to have to get enough kills to walk through the front door. They had nothing to open up the hatches.
Why are you going basement? Just go Teller's archives. Come on.
Honestly.
Come on. You lost
basement. They haven't had an answer
twice.
for your 2 upstairs attacks, man.
Yeah. You guys are doing great on the top floor. But you know, maybe Down2Clown. Maybe this is the energy they needed to get back into the feel of things. Maybe now their basement defense is going to be strong. Though it definitely looks like it's going to be an extended setup again, especially with that castle and the vigil and Oryx. This looks like a heavy extension, potentially with a lot of castles dedicated upstairs too. If you guys have seen Dynamite play in previous BroLeagues as well, you will know that he really likes his extended basement setups.
Reload!
They're good to do.
Oh, absolutely. You just need to make sure. A big thing with when extending basement like this is at a certain point you really do just need to fall back and then just sit 5 men on site. Because if you overstay your welcome at the end of the day, you're kind of just throwing away your lives. You definitely want to be here, stall all of that time, but then make sure to fall back and force the 5v5 on site, because then guess what? Attack has wasted all of their time trying to clear you out, you know? Don't give them the lives.
I agree. Interesting pick, you think? Well, do you think it's an interesting pick that the Valkyrie is running Impact instead of, it looks like she's going to roam and come back home, but maybe come back home with the Nitro to also help out that smoke just in case he dies running on canisters?
That is a good point. It is an interesting pick. It does look, though, that Deafened might actually be somewhat prepared for this roam, since it looks they're trying to just sneak in through garage and dirt at the moment. Not a lot of top floor clear going on. The plane's
going down.
Hoi, hoi. Wait,
he stick this?
What? Okay, he stopped. Palame here on the vertical managed to control it. That could have gone so bad so quickly if Down2Clown didn't catch that.
But now they're fully alert of it. At this point, you can't ignore them.
Yep.
They almost got away with it. Caught him sleeping. Caught him too busy roaming, so they can do direct on the site. But that ship is sailed. You now got a minute 50, and they are looking at the site.
Yummy in a somewhat aggressive position here on bottom marble, but I think he may have run into a beeper there. So Dynamite's looking for him. Doesn't really see him yet. They're just playing around marble right now. Nova trying to make some space. Oh no. Yummy downed. Gets picked off. And Pace doesn't get the trade either. He was a little bit too slow there. Oh. He does now though. Took him a second, but Pace does eventually find Dynamite.
Minute 20, they still have 2 people in open area. They don't even need to worry about throwables to stop the plan at this point.
Yeah, they've kept control of open for so long. This is actually very difficult for Deafened to take with just the amount of places that people can hide, and not sure how many drones are left or if anyone is droning them out.
And with the health that Lion's
got,
like he's gonna get sneaked on, and that could be done.
Wait, is that default camera?
Yeah, he's getting spotted out. Low HP.
Pace, there's a default on you. You gotta shoot
he's
those.
gonna ignore. I ain't worried about that thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna push down marble.
Alright, he's just decided, nah, I'm not bothering with open area. Oh, he does get mommy marks though. I guess that was the plan. That was the play. He gets a second. He gets crowned.
Oh, that's 3 for the round. Down to clown if you clown yourself again on this defense.
Oh my gosh, Down2Clown.
Oh, plant's
Nova's
going down. There's
going-
20 seconds. They're gonna let it stick.
Attackers are activating the bomb diffuser.
Yeah,
We're
someone
now in a
hits.
post plant.
Falame gets one, but yeah, the post plant's gonna be hard to retake. It's just tucked in that corner where just again he can't take it, and it's gonna be Vigil and Castle just upstairs. They couldn't stop the plant again.
I like them to push now Marble when they're both over in blue and server.
Yep, it's
Him
it's
holding
gonna
that
be
square
risky,
hatch
though.
right there.
Located
If
the
they,
diffuser.
that's surprising to me that I didn't send somebody through open to kind of clear out that guy.
Yeah, it's no impacts left though, so they couldn't even tear down the castle. And Siren spots the diffuser. He's just gonna stall it a little bit. He gets Mac Truck, and Falame goes down too. Down2Clown basement is not their sight.
They keep snatching defeat from the jaws of victory. They are so close, all three defenses, and then it's just right at the end. Right at the end.
They seem
I mean,
to have...
the first two defenses they had there, it got them down to 20 seconds. The first round in particular, that was a miss smoke, and they barely got that plant with a man advantage.
Yeah.
Second time, it was 5v3, a little different. That, it had two people upstairs, man. Like, that was...
Down2Clown. Oh my gosh.
The lion had like a sneeze worth of life left in 30 seconds. Pushes down,
gets two
picks
picks.
up his
Just
a
like that.
three piece for the round.
Yeah. You can't let Pace do that, especially since he's so low,
Attackers
man.
need to locate and defuse bombs.
And he was
What
getting
a
called out in open
play.
area. I'm surprised he didn't die right there. I'm surprised
Yeah.
the castle. that 1.5
Okay,
on
guys.
DMV.
I mean, I guess you leave the defaults up then. It doesn't matter. You're just
Doesn't
gonna go
matter.
get a two-piece anyways.
As much as strategies go,
Yeah.
guns go pew pew.
Located a bomb.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, Siege is a gun game. It is that point-and-click adventure. If you click their head, you know, you win.
Hey, strats don't matter if you're fragging out, I suppose.
Yeah. We've got quite an interesting
10
shield
seconds
setup
remaining.
here on that
5
elevator
seconds to
3 side. They're actually going to be watching lobby. Typically, you actually see the
Attackers are
shield
heading
closer
out
to the
to
elevator,
defuse
maybe
bomb.
watching janitor hall more, but interested to see how this plays out, if they're expecting some sort of lobby take. Doesn't look like Deafened wants to go that way, though. It looks like just a standard square and stock side take at the moment. No hard breach. That's certainly a choice. It's the ace definitely didn't help them their first time attacking top floor, but to be fair, that was also because Dynamite just had that perfect hold with the Wamai on janitor. There is no shield this time though. It's only this lobby shield. Falame is up here, kind of on his own, kind of without a shield to support him, so it's gonna be riskier for.
It's weird that they decided to change what worked so well the last
Yeah.
time.
To be
Is
fair,
there a shield in the
Hoy Hoy-
hallway?
The shield is only
definitely not
at
the same
in the
place.
elevator hall. It's not here in janitor. Yeah. Yeah, we see
Wow.
Progunk actually watching it. They're apparently very scared of this lobby side take, but again, no one's on this side right now.
I don't even think there's anybody on Repel. This is just a
Yeah,
straight
no.
up tacking stock. I think they have the whole team just on this platform right now.
Yeah, this is a very, very one-dimensional take at the moment, just trying to push the stock and square, but, you know? Oh, to be fair, Ash is below, probably trying to hunt out if there's any sort of pulse play or anyone to try to deny plant.
Oh!
Oh, ooh.
Falame got a nice shot just right off screen.
Yeah, SMG
Took out
11
square.
gunner, let's go. Oh,
Immediately
not for
traded
long
back
though.
out, though.
And then Hoy Hoy with the Flores, he's probably going to be looking up to open up the walls. Krogan trying to take some fights, he's not going to look oh,
Boy,
he
picks up
does!
one. Oh, almost got
beat
a
it out.
second.
Dynamite gets Nova though. It's a 3v2 now, 50 seconds left. So not completely lost for either side. Hoy Hoy taking a lot of damage though. It's gonna put quite a health damper onto Deafened's attack. So he's trying to get a little bit of intel. Yummy trying to see if there's anyone gonna peek him on the soft walls. Doesn't really see anybody. Everyone's playing very patient right now on the side of Down2Clown. A couple shots being traded. Yummy's just not seeing anything right now. He sees a bit of a pre-fire coming through, but again,
10 seconds remaining.
there's not enough time really to make much of a play for Deafened. Hoi Hoi gets picked up, but Yummy gets the trade. But there's just no time. Yeah.
Operators, you are out of time.
And that's Down2Clown winning their second CEO defense. Again, their only losses on basement. They look like a completely different team when they're playing top floor. But the moment they're on basement, they seem to just not be able to hold it together.
Well, let's see how things go at the half now, switching it over, making it an even scoreline of 3-3.
Yep.
Honestly, that could have very easily been, what do you think, 5-1?
I should have expected at least a 4-2, the way Down2Clown especially was playing the top floor sites, and how close some of those basement defenses went.
Yeah, I mean, 2 of the basement defenses stick out to me as like, man, that was so close to you winning that. That very could have easily been 5-1.
But to be fair, Bank can trend 50-50. It has become more attacker favored over all of these various meta changes. Though I definitely feel like it should have been a bit more defender sided for Down2Clown. They are going to be on attack though, so we'll see if they're going to be a bit more comfortable on their attacks. We are seeing Deafened actually going straight to top floor this time, CEO. There's going to be no basement play from them to start with. We also are seeing
Down2Clown electing not to bring out Osa or the Dokaibi.
That is true.
Said they're just gonna. Well, hey, are you switching over to it
Oh,
now? They got the Dokaibi.
big changes.
Yeah.
Almost everybody's swapping.
Looks like they're
off
relying
right
on the
there.
Twitch to get it because I don't see EMPs on that Doki. Yeah.
Attackers
Yeah.
are moving out to
Oh,
locate a
okay.
bomb
You got
and
EMPs there.
Okay, yeah, there we go. But it is going to be a Cade on the wall, so the EMP is going to have to be a little bit accurate. Though with a Cade call just in the middle of the wall, it's not, you're going to not need to be too accurate for it. There's no...
Definitely needs droned out because the radius on that EMP.
Yeah, for sure.
Gadget.
They'll
It's so
need
small.
to make sure where it is. Yeah.
If you got a Kate on the board, it can easily be duped.
Let's just say I'm a little bit upset on the double wall Cade claw placement because it's just in the middle of the wall. Just throw it on the floor, throw it somewhere to force them to at least make a little effort. Because I'm pretty sure you can shoot that from the window.
Yeah, I think the top of the wall is pretty soft, so you can't go high. You could definitely put it in the floor joist. You can have a pretty distance to where a pocket EMP might not catch it.
Oh, Down2Clown deciding to play a lot of these window positions. Falame electing to open up that elevator wall. Good choice. Though, not sure if
That's a good thing to hold. I mean, if you're not worried about
it is muted.
if you're not worried about the lobby while you're on that rappel elevator, that's really good to stop that Wamai holding up in stock situation.
Yep. Macro getting some intel. Oh no, the Twitch getting in.
Did Twitch get the glass?
They popped one of these mirrors here.
Yeah, I think he got the
Not
one.
quite sure if they got the
that
second.
one's still up.
Yep. Second is still up. Though Yummy's position is definitely a little bit more precarious now with one of them popped. There's just a little bit less safety there. Oh, Nova getting the first pick onto Mommy Marks.
That's your ace off the board with no already open. That's pretty big.
Yeah. You do still have Hibana to help with your walls. She does have 12 pellets left. Dynamite's on a sliver of health though. It's deciding to rotate all the way across. So far, Deafened looking at a pretty strong position. There's only a minute left and it doesn't look like Down2Clown have a lot of control yet. Even the default camera on top square is even open up still. Though I think it just got shot.
It did get that mirror popped open, so that helps them out a little bit. But they can still just be swinging from sight. You got a 5v4 here, whittling down to 45 seconds.
Yeah, you really got to be careful with the time here. It's just slowly going down. Though Nova down. Max Truck was smart to peek, but he loses that gunfight, and Falame goes down as well to Siren. It's 2v4. Hoi Hoi also playing below, though there are really no intel ops. So
are they gonna let this guy get rezzed? Is this about to be a 2v5 again? 15 seconds left? No, they don't have time for that.
Case taking a lot of damage, but Nova goes down eventually. But there's just no time. We got a C4 from below, and Dynamite's just not gonna be able to find anything.
Operators, you are out of time.
Down2Clown maybe a little bit too slow there on their attack. Maybe trying to do a little bit too much and not taking the space they needed for their execute. But we'll have to see if they're a bit more comfortable on their basement attack, maybe. We'll see how well Deafened hold it. Since we saw that seemed to be the weak link for Down2Clown, we'll have to see if Deafened are going to be similar, or if they can show us how basement should be defended.
They definitely know how to attack.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. The amount of sneaky plants they got away with, or almost got away with. If that thermite would have gotten that
the two
plant,
plants that they got off on it,
yeah.
They were deep back in that corner to where they're not smoking that far. They're just smoking right at the desk. And I haven't been able to see the tosses, so maybe they're tossing from like maybe the hallway,
Yeah,
like where the door is, rather than the rotate that
away.
people make, to where they can't like throw it deep. Interesting enough, though, Deafened isn't bringing smoke. They're not even bringing nitros, really. You got Cade, you got one nitro on the board.
It looks like maybe they're just relying purely on Yummy with the Goyo for denial here. We see those canisters set up right
It's hard
now.
to fault them with that, you know, because if they're you got 4 20-second canisters.
Attackers' objective is to locate a
Oh, for sure.
So if those aren't all cleared out early, like if they
And
go
there's-
in series and not in parallel.
There's not a lot of operators that can clear those canisters either. It's only really maybe the Lion with the frags.
Yeah, that's a good point too.
Yeah. Because I'd say if there was a Twitch there, your canisters aren't lasting. They're gonna get popped immediately. But yeah, Down2Clown looking not to bring that. Maybe even looking for a vault take as we see some drones coming into lobby. And Salame looking to enter CEO side maybe?
Where is our Ying? Because that's who I'm concerned about. That's your only hard breach with the can opener there. If
Oh,
he's
I
playing like an
believe-
aggressive entry,
We've got Ying right here in lobby. I think again, based off
maybe
of
they
how,
do a vault plant because that's their
how
only hard breach
Down2Clown is
anyways.
pushing. This looks like a heavy vault take, and Mac Truck just droning out archive right now. I think they might have some rough intel that somebody is playing here in archives. They're trying to hunt them down a bit. Dynamite holding some angles. Hoi Hoi right here, close in tellers. They have to know that he's here. He is in a bit of a tight spot. Falame taking some damage though. It's a little bit offside around maybe the square side.
Minute 30, and they are still trying to squeeze these roamers out of here, and have only lost Bucks half of his health in the process.
Yeah, and Hoi Hoi
Got
and
Ying
Ying
and
just
Teller, so
kinda
they know the castle's
looking
there.
the wrong way. Wait, there's no way. They're just kind of ring
Doesn't
around
know.
the Rosying.
Going past like 2 ships in the
Hoi Hoi
the
made
castle
it all
doesn't
the
know
way.
either. Well, he knows now.
Yep, Mac Truck picked off. He was not ready for Hoi Hoi to do just that full rotate. And that's your Ying gone. That's your hard breach gone. Well, to be fair, other than Dynamite on the Maverick, but again, Maverick is so slow. Though, okay, Mommy Marks does have the thermite gadgets. Hoi Hoi is eventually taken out by Dynamite walking down. Spiral, and oh, Nova goes down too.
At this point, 45 seconds, these guys just got to get some kills because they still got people in open. Stop me if I'm wrong. With the hatch open.
Yeah. It looks like
They have
It
no
looks like
hatches
we're
open, so
doing-
they're going to have to push server or marble.
they might still be going for a server
They got
plant
Volt.
though.
They got Volt
especially
hatch.
with
The map.
Mommy Marks out here on servers. It's
Attackers
just
have located
it's all
a bomb.
flamed off though with so little time. This might just be a Goyo win. Oh no, Pace getting taken out by Falame pushing Marble. Dynamite taking out Siren. Attack. That's Down2Clown winning with Dynamite just dropping that vault and getting the final 2 picks. They were not ready for a vault drop at all.
I wasn't ready either. I thought when the Ying was off, no more hatches, but
Yeah.
for some reason my brain didn't say, hey, Maverick, they can
To be
still
fair,
get hatches.
looks like Dynamite made it work. Mommy Marks pushing from server side was a little bit worrying, especially since they did have the diffuser on that side. But didn't matter because Dynamite just walks in and kills everyone from vault. So, you know, Down2Clown, again, so far it looks like basement is a terrible site. Nobody wants to be defending that. Like, not even Deafened can hold it.
Does not seem to be in BroLeague's meta tonight, that's for sure.
Yeah, for sure. We are seeing actually an interesting choice coming out from Deafened. They're going Teller's Archives instead of Open Area. So, curious to see how they choose to defend this. Typically, I feel like I personally prefer Open a bit more than Teller's to go first. But maybe they got a plan.
They do not follow the fashion trends. They're kicking it old school. Teller's Archive used to be the second best site, right? Because no one liked upstairs until like much later on. At least in like the 8-year time scope.
I think I'm a little bit too young to have remembered when Teller's was that popular, but it's good to know. History of Siege.
Back in the day, it was you got basement, then you wanted Teller's. Not a lot of people liked upstairs because there's so much window play.
Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, to be fair, now that the windows have been closed off a little bit, top floor is a bit safer to play.
Yeah, because I mean, all of lobby was just vantage point. You could stick a glass out in the parking lot for a long time, and he could contribute to an upstairs attack.
Absolutely.
Just being outside.
It's like Mack Truck getting active on the lobby windows, potentially just trying to catch some people off guard. Not really seeing anything though. There's a lot of top floor presence, which I would expect for a Teller's Archive take. There is so much soft floor above site that you want to stall out any people playing on the windows. It looks like Hoi Hoi might be... Oh no, did they hear someone ATS? I don't know, I didn't know, but he wins the gunfight against Falame! Dynamite knows someone's there, but he wasn't able to pick him off.
And that's case down in ATMs. Now they're going to have to commit the time to get that back.
Oh, that's a little bit rough there. Everyone seems to have somewhat falling closer to site, though. We do see Siren here playing on the square stairs. He definitely heard that rappel in, and he sees that the double doors are open. He takes a lot of fire, but so does Mommy Marks.
Man, how nice would
Probably
have been.
safe. Looking for some gunfights here.
That was the fuse.
Yeah.
You know, like, man, if I'm a defending, I would have loved to got that fuse off the board.
Yeah.
Not in the heat of the moment that they knew that, man.
Nova's hiding and meeting it! Takes up Mack Truck!
What a rat!
How'd they let him just hang out there? He does get eventually picked
traded
up.
out, though.
But still, he gets a pick there! Did no one know where were the drones? Dynamite taking some gunfire off the screen. Probably from the verticals is what I'd be expecting. He's trying to keep an eye on the flank as well.
Did they know that person's blue?
I honestly don't think so.
Because then 2 of those guys are really hurt. It wouldn't take a whole lot for a miraculous play to come out of blue. But there's 48 seconds and they never grabbed that case from ATMs. So they might just have to go for frags anyways.
Yummy actually walking up here for the flank. Siren is taken out by a knife from Dynamite. I don't know if they have... But still, this flank here from Yummy, this might catch Down2Clown off guard if they're not ready for it, if they don't have any sort of droning. Dynamite's trying to make some sort of push here on Tellers, especially since I think Diffuser was picked up now. Brogun's got it. Oh no! Spots the prone, but... Hoi Hoi with 2! He's on a sliver of health! He finally gets taken out, but it's a 1v2 for Mommy Marks, and it's a little bit dangerous here, especially with Yummy flanking Tellers. There's no way Marks knows, and... Yeah, there's the flank.
We're gonna be here all night. These guys are just trading out round for round.
Yeah, it's just one after the other. So far, the rounds have gotten still pretty close. These teams, they're absolutely duking it out. We're seeing Deafened going to their executive CEO top floor pick again. They did win this first time around, so they're definitely going to be looking forward to hopefully another round win. We'll see if Down2Clown managed to adjust a little bit. They were, I feel, a little bit slow last time they attacked top floor. We'll see if they managed to pressure the defense a little bit harder, maybe try to take some map control faster this time around.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Going back upstairs. Same line as last time. No mirror this time, though. They decided to swap that out for Thorn?
I think it was the Thorn. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what.
I remember Cade, I remember Tubero, Mira, and Warden.
Mute for sure. Okay, yeah, so it
Yeah,
must have
it
been.
must have been
Yeah, it
Thorn.
must have been the Thorn then. Yeah, since I remember Mute had the elevator walls muted up, so
10
Hibana
seconds
didn't
left before
actually
insertion.
open elevator ever.
5 seconds to
But yeah, let's
insertion.
see. This time we've only got Mommy Marks. It looks like as the primary hard
Attackers
breach.
are moving to defuse a bomb.
Though Krogunk does have secondary hard breach on the Buck. We'll see if that comes in useful. But with the setup, the top floor setup, you're probably not going to be seeing too much use out of that secondary hard breach. It's probably going to be all on Marks to open up the walls.
C4.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can you take a second and go in your settings and brighten it up? There's some people in Twitch chat saying it's a little dark. It's still early in the round. We're not going to miss anything.
Yeah.
Display, scroll the button.
It's from our view. Oh, Dynamite getting a pick though onto Siren. We were saying
right
it's
about that.
early, but
Try
that's an early pick as well. It looks
Oh, man.
like Down2Clown is playing a lot more on this lobby side. Falame watching the Windows Dynamite again on site windows, trying to just spot anyone. Pace playing that shelf. I think they have him droned out. So he spots the toes, but he misses it. He misses the toes. Yeah, the drones are spotting Pace out.
That's where you want to
trying
host it right there.
Get aggressive here. Is Yummy gonna hop out? I don't think there's any. There's
Oh,
no
he does.
claymores to stop the hop out
Jump.
either.
Do it. Come
I
on, you
don't
want to.
think.
Do it. Do
I
it.
think it's too late for you. Come on, Yummy.
Do it. Come on.
Oh
He
no!
doesn't have
Dynamite's
to.
taken out. He was not ready for Yummy playing that aggressively.
Wait, hold on. Okay, never mind. My bad. I thought I seen something else. My eyes are seeing ghosts.
Yeah. Gotta be careful. Yeah, Falame is definitely watching the right angle. I don't know if he. Oh, Mac Truck picks up Yummy. Yeah, there goes Mac Truck.
This is shaping up to be a Down2Clown round in this 4v3. Not a lot of intel to do
Oi,
a plant underneath, and it looks like they're squeezing them out.
Hoi on E3 though, and like he's not spotted at all. He's just hiding on this
And
corner.
they shot
may not
bees,
be
and they
ready
did.
for this.
Oh no, he's holding.
He sees. Oh no, he spotted Falame's butt.
Oh,
They know
he didn't
he's
shoot the
here,
bees
though.
deep, and he thought it was safe.
Yeah. Big trades though. Nova picks up Krogunk, but then gets immediately traded out by Mommy Marks. Mac Truck trying to push aggressively and take some map control. Still very careful of this elevator position. Hoyo is trying to play these pixels and loses the gunfight. Got maybe a little bit impatient trying to push out there. And Plant's going down by Mommy Marks. It's all up to Pace now on the Tubarao, and he's far off site. He's all the way on the spiral stairs. And they have intel on him, so Mac Truck cleans it up. That'll be an even round count. We're going into this next defense 5-5.
How'd that dude get in the lobby?
I'm very confused with
Hocus
Tubarao.
magic BroLeague happening here, huh? How did that?
He went on some sort of adventure for sure.
Yeah, man.
The flank's not paying off this time though for Deafened, as it looks like Down2Clown had the intel they needed. Oh, we are seeing.
They had a really bad moment there. I mean, up until that last, like when it was like 4-3 and they're pushing in, I was like, the Clown's about to get this one, but he didn't shoot the bees deep enough, and they let that guy slip. If he would have picked up a double there, oh man, how quickly would that have swung?
It would have been a very clean Down2Clown round, but because Hoyo kept his cool, just patiently waited out and just slowly peeked out, he did manage to pick up one kill and stall out Down2Clown a little bit longer before they eventually won the round. We are actually seeing the first time for Deafened, they're going to be playing the open area. Curious to see how they're running it. Pace is running the Rooney.
Well,
good choice.
They definitely got a thirst for nitro cells because they're packing 4.
Oh wow, you are correct. Yeah, Rooney.
They are packing 4, so maybe they extend out into open area or something like that. Not open area, extend out into Teller's archives, and when they start squeezing them below them, they just blow it up. It's open. They don't really have to take CEO to do anything. It's really just going to be
It's-
janitor and stock.
Although it's a curious choice to use the Aruna gate seemingly on the hatches. I'm not quite sure where the third gate went. Oh, okay, went on the printer window, so that's a pretty standard spot to place them. I feel like most of the time you're better off putting them on some of the side doors rather than the hatches, because not too many people are really going to be wanting to drop hatches anyways. There's too many crossfires when you drop hatches into sight.
Swapping mags!
But, you know, I'm sure the plan is there for a reason.
Well, they're planning on working out their throwing muscles, because that's a lot of nitro.
Oh, absolutely.
A lot of syntax coming right up.
The
They
thing
do
is,
got a third
it's
floor
a lot of
room, though, out of
nitro.
the mute.
It's a lot of nitro, but for a site that doesn't have a lot of soft floor, you know?
You know, like, exactly. Like, if it was like Teller's Archives, ooh,
Dynamite
big pick
gets
up from
smoked.
you there. Hoi Hoi's having a match. There's been a lot of 2-piece, 3-piece rounds for that guy.
Almost gets a second too, actually, with that second person on repel. But Falame just sneaks away.
Well, that's one of the nitros down.
Yep. Both Dynamite dead. That's a pretty comfortable man advantage right now for Deafened. Max Truck
Looks like
maybe.
Mac Truck's going to push himself through basement, come up
Yeah.
marble.
With
Of
two
all the
barbed
barbed
wires
wire
on
that
this?
exists on the map,
Yeah.
only 2 pieces, and they're in his way.
Oh, Krogan gets Hoi Hoi. He was just patiently waiting to just catch him off guard. Alright, even man count. Oh, Nitro going off. Doesn't quite get Molly Marks or Falame, but that's a lot of health off the board.
Still, only 2 nitros left. Still got some fuse charges to do some pressure. Looks like they're opening up vertical, though, for an extension that didn't happen at this point. They're all turtled up into the site.
Mac Truck down, but not gonna get finished because Pace decides to back off. They do know that there is a marble push coming in.
You know, they let Pace with a sliver of health. They still got fuse. If that was in the right spot, but Kurokonaut's going to get
Wow.
it first, making this effectively a 4v3. But the 4 does have a lot of low health. Still anyone's around here.
Yeah, Down2Clown is... All of their players are on very low health. Only a couple bullets needed to pick them off. Nova trying to play these pixels here on marble. Pretty strong position to try to stop that, but might be a bit harder to stop any sort of patch plays. Oh no! They let Krogan walk in? Did he
20
drop or
seconds,
did
they
he
kind of
walk in?
have to start
Gets
going for an
picked off now.
SQ, making it 3v2,
Plant's
but the
going
plant is
down.
going down. Got off the plant, doesn't need it.
5 seconds remaining.
Molly
Doesn't
versus-
need it.
Yeah.
He's going to stand up and smoke him.
You know what? We don't need a plant here. We're just gonna kill today. This actually... Down2Clown. Match point.
I need another beer.
They didn't have the strongest showing, I'd say, at the beginning, but yeah, they're looking like they're getting their energy back. We're seeing actually Deafened choosing to go back to the top floor site. They did have a very strong first defense, but then Down2Clown got it that second time. Now we'll have to see what changes are going to come in, if they can manage to hold it off and push this all the way to overtime.
Well, what's important about that is that, well, to Deafened,
Defenders, protect your bombs from being
is at
defused
best
by
they can get
attackers.
2 points now instead of the full 3. At this point,
Yep.
all they can really hope for is win the next round, tie at 6-6, win in overtime, your 2 points. No matter what, Down2Clown secured 1 point for the series out of this. So
I'm curious, is Dynamite gonna stick the Monty choice? If Dynamite and Falame are both Osa and Monty, are they just playing heavy shields?
I think
That's
so.
that's a choice. Okay, never mind. Falame is off the Osa. I would say like 2
Where are they
shields
putting that
might be a
Ella?
lot.
Where are
Yeah.
they putting that Ella? Are they going to put that Ella shield for stock and hold it like that?
10 seconds to go.
Oh yeah, it looks like there's gonna be shield in stock. Vigil all the way off in
5
it
seconds
looks like
left.
the basement.
He's going to
He's
get flamed
hiding.
out with that Capital, right?
Yeah.
You think? It's got to.
Attackers are moving out to locate a
Yeah,
bomb.
that shield. No, actually Nova playing 2 shields. This is definitely an interesting setup. You don't really see a setup like this, and it looks like. Did they forget to get the elevator walls? Were those reinforced? They were left soft. If Down2Clown manages to notice it, it might be pretty dangerous to them to have that elevator wall open.
Yep. I mean, you don't have a clear line of sight on Nova, but if you start pushing stock and Nova swings deep out into vending, then you do.
Dynamite
It
just
looks like they're going to take
walking
that
in.
dynamite and walking straight into lobby. Sorry to cut you
Yeah.
off, Mary.
Have a lot of drones. Molly Mark's trying to peek a little bit. I don't know if you really want your ace on the heavy peek, but to be fair, there are Oh no! Wait! How did Pace not get him on his head? Falame somehow survives that just sitting in the middle of the window.
He doesn't even know that it's soft.
Yeah, no, they're getting shot off actually now just because the wall is soft. I think only a sliver may have gotten open there. Yeah, Falame only got a tiny piece of that wall open. They really could have benefited from an Ash there.
If you can hear me, somehow, some way, you miss 100% of the wall bangs you don't take. Start spraying through that.
Yeah, no, it looks like Buck's helping out to get the wall open. He just went in from bottom.
Oh, well that works too. Falame does get the first kill. There you go! Come on, bud!
Yeah. You see the power of this elevator wall now, how aggressively, like, once that's open, it's so dangerous for a defender to just play anywhere in that hallway.
Well, a big thing that they're doing different is they said, listen, we're getting stalled out in stock. Not a single soul there. We're going to take a Monty, take lobby, and push open that way.
Yeah.
This is a full lobby side take, and all the utility was really concerned with Square. So this could be a really good round for Down2Clown going into this. I'm
not sure if I'm a fan of Marks holding the diffuser while peeking this hallway, because if Marks gets picked off, then that would be very dangerous. It looks like Dynamite just aggressively pushing into sight. He's hey, guess what? No one's actually in sight. Actually taking a lot of fire though, and oh no, not taken out by Yummy. Wall's getting open. Not sure if I'm actually a fan of
Castle's about to come up on this flank.
Yeah, Hoi Hoi's downed though. Marks is down, Hoi Hoi's downed.
3v3 and the Monty's still up. That is what's huge. But unfortunately, they got Falam still out there on the rappel. He is not going to help his team for this execute that much.
Yeah, there's 25
and there's 27 seconds. He's not going to be able to group up. I think he's really committing to holding the L right there.
He has to hold that. Dynamite's trying to make this work, but he's a shield operator. There's only so much he can do.
Oh.
And he gets picked off.
And that's the round.
10 seconds to go.
But it's all up to Falame, who's just outside on the rappel.
5 seconds.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Falame, but you really have to get off that a little bit earlier next time.
Operators,
going into overtime, man. You know, if that.
Yep.
You know, man, how these critical moments are happening right there. Like, if Dynamite could have managed to win that 1v1 with Castle, which, you know, it's not like he was in the position to win it anyways with that Monty. He could have.
Yeah, that's
but a rough if he would have got that and you would have kept that Monty in there,
a Monty with no support. Yeah.
Because at that point you got 2v1 in sight. Because there were still 2 people in the site at that point. At that point it was like 3v3. Yeah. And you had long desk.
We had a 3v3 and then
you had long desk, stock, and CO, and Chad Falam was holding the stock guy. So he was out of the equation unless he decided to push out in the hallway, and then Falame would have been useful there.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Yeah, with that, we are seeing Deafened is gonna get to defend again. They are going top floor. We'll have to see if Down2Clown manages to adjust. Maybe Dynamite's still on the Monty too. Is he gonna stick that Monty choice? Not sure how much it helped them last time. But you know what?
Yeah, I think it helped a lot. They were able to walk right into lobby. They definitely have learned that hey, we cannot take stock. That was close. Maybe because honestly, with some small adjustments, that would have worked. It was really shaping up to be it.
5 seconds to insert.
Pace is running very aggressively.
He's going to try to be a rat in ATM with that vigil.
Attackers must locate and
he's going to try to catch him walking right past him. He's going to hide in that corner. Yeah, boy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Classic ATM corner. And I don't know if the drones are going to spot him,
been doing yoga, folding them legs up, hiding in a vase.
Oh, I'll have to see if that works out.
But you know what's really important for Deafened there is that no matter what, they've secured a point. They're really just fighting over 1 point in this series right now. Which, you know, as time goes off and the season goes on, that point's going to matter. It's so round differential.
You want to be fighting really tight game. Yeah, for every single point. Oh no, I believe Pace was spotted. He's gonna have to get out. Still trying to play aggressively. He spots someone on the stairs.
3 of them and 1 of him, and they're taking a Monty and walking him down.
Dynamite here trying.
Kill here.
He gets picked off now.
Does a lot of damage to Dynamite though.
Yeah,
so when you're looking at 2 nitros and 2 impacts, that might be what it takes to get him out.
Yeah, that's gonna be a little scary, especially with Dynamite only on half health.
Drop the diffuser.
It looks like he gets knifed. And Mommy Mark's getting shot as well.
Smoked out from the window rappel, had to be.
Wow. Krogunk is down and finished off by Hoi Hoi as well. Suddenly, this is not looking good for Down2Clown. Oh, Dynamite is complaining about a knife potentially through the shield.
Attackers recovered the bomb.
Somebody needs to DM Dynamite and say, womp womp. Anyways, now looking at a 2v3 and completely reverse. That last round was really close for both teams, and it looks like Deafened made the better adjustments there.
Yeah, some shots being traded between Yummy and Max there. Oh no. Yeah, he's getting very aggressive, but so far, no real picks, missing the heads. Yummy finally taken out though by Mack Truck. 2v2.
Ooh, that was a shot. Good shots getting the hype.
Evens out the man count now, so this is suddenly a lot more winnable for Down2Clown. If they play this smart, if they play
Loading new mag.
Houston's got his nitro. He can chuck that thing over.
That's
they
true.
don't do a good job. If he swings and dies, that's one thing. Or if he gets sprayed through the wall, he is behind a soft wall. He's got the utility to stop and plant. If they give him the opportunity for it.
Nova holding a really long angle. Honestly, both of them are playing really long angles, trying to play their nitros.
That's his nitro out. Does some damage there.
Burns it, but Nova does have a nitro up still.
But he's not in position to use it.
Yeah. Plant has to start going down, and it's in the corner. Hoi Hoi gets the down. Kalame whips.
5 seconds to go.
Oh, and gets picked off by Nova.
Down to the wire.
That really could have gone to either side, but oh, and that just feels so bad for Honestly, Down2Clown almost bringing it back, but Deafened just kept their cool. They played those long angles and managed to get the flanks and the picks. Now we see Down2Clown choosing to go staff open area. I think a good choice. They did have a very strong showing on it last time they defended it. So I will not be surprised if they manage to hold this defense down. But with Deafened, go ahead.
Overtime's best of 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't know why that was a question in my brain, but it definitely was. I was like, yeah, okay.
If you've been playing a lot of unrated, or whatever they call it now, standard.
Honestly, I have been. Honestly, if I'm coming from work and I'm too tuckered out, and I
maybe
just
that's
play
why.
standard.
Yeah, so your standard is only 1 round of OT, but yeah, we got our full 3 rounds here with Deafened sitting on match point at the moment. They're gonna need to win their attack, or even if they lose this, they still have another defense to fall back on. And they've showed that they're also pretty strong on the defensive side, though both teams were even during the regulation rounds.
5 seconds remaining.
Honestly, pretty even scorelines across the board. There's no one really that's outstanding, or no one's really dropping a donut either. Everyone's playing quite well so far.
I think what we've seen is like players that are having really good defense and maybe lackluster attacks, and vice versa.
Oh yeah, I definitely feel like...
Because I feel like Hoi Hoi was popping off earlier, like doubles, triples, like going big.
He is definitely top of the team right now for kills, but again, it's not like anyone else's team is falling.
Went on. Yeah.
In terms of kills, he's got all of them, but Yummy's only 1 kill behind him. And yeah, again, everyone's been playing very well on this game from both teams. It's very clear there's a reason this went into OT.
Yeah, every round has been, for both teams, have been coming down to 20-second, 30-second execute.
Yeah.
Granted, we've seen a lot of those executes going like, wow, utility base, this person should lose. But it's not the case, because people are just playing gunfights.
Yeah. Looks like quite a lot of droning going out. A lot of Deafened just trying to see if they can make something happen.
Argus deployed.
We've actually got
Zero's the
Siren.
up. Yeah, he's gonna get some
Zero.
intel. He's got the can openers for the hatch.
Yeah, that getting away with that zero cam there too. That's quite a useful piece of intel. Being able to tell pace with
good fuse.
Nice
Good
charges,
fusing.
yeah. Oh no, Krogus and all these players are actually in quite rough positions, but not quite picked off. Monty Mark's taking the most of it, amount of damage there.
First kill going in the way of Deafened. Nova picking up Flam off screen. I think that was over in Archives. Yep. Immediately traded out though, so they still hold Archives. Good for them. It's going to make that drop on site pretty hard to do because they popped open the parts of that wall. So that person in Archives, he can help him out when they go drop the swarm.
So long as Archive remains in Down2Clown's control, it's going to be a bit rough to drop some of these hatches. Hoi is trying to see
seconds. Looking for an execute coming up soon.
Yeah, all of these hatches are still in control by Deafened though, so it's gonna be. Oh, Yummy might be trying to make some sort of cheeky execute here.
And that's what they're going to do. The recontrol Archives. They're okay to drop it.
Mac Truck spots Pace. That's Pace gone.
Big pickup kill right there with 20 seconds left.
Yummy trying to make his way here into Archive though. They're deciding to try to backstab a little bit, but Mac Truck hears it. He lights up Yummy and eventually gets the kill too. Suddenly,
10 seconds left.
2 people left for Deafened. Dynamite gets one. It's all up to Hoi. He's trying to make his way in, but doesn't work out. Dynamite finishes off with the second as well.
That was Mac Truck's round.
Yeah, very well played.
Picked up 3 kills there. Kept control of the Archives, made it to where they couldn't drop the hatch from him.
Yeah, keeping that control there in Archives' tellers was critical to make sure that Down2Clown was able to hold that defense down.
Not only picking up 3 kills, but they could not drop hatch because he was there. So he done a lot for his team. That was his round.
Making a very risky choice. Look at that site choice. Deafened, are you sure you want to go basement?
It's been cursed, man.
Is it?
It was a misinput.
Are they going to prove to us that basement can be defended this game?
I think they're going to try.
We've got Nova on the Clash too. That's an interesting choice. Let's just say that. Oh wow. Okay. Well, Deafened, it's all on your shoulders so far. Basement has been the cursed site of the map. But you know,
if there's somebody that makes 30 seconds very uncomfortable, it'd be a Clash.
That is a good point.
Coming out with 3 nitros for it too. So if they do as good job as they have been on delaying, and if they make them try to execute with 30 seconds left, having 3 nitros on the board and a Clash to boot, not going to be fun.
Yeah, this is absolutely. This is going to be Down2Clown's round to win. But Nova with that Clash is going to absolutely put a damper on any sort of push that they're going to try to make.
5 seconds left.
We've got some swaps. A Ying and a Twitch replacing the...
Elevator hatch got left soft with that bug.
Yeah.
Really great.
It is true. It does look like it's going to be a pretty heavy... oh, we're getting elevator hatch. It's fine. We got Pace getting it.
But they've left it looks like all the other ones soft too. If they storm the gates on open here, I don't see a drone.
Oh no, yeah, Pace doing the last second reinforcing, but it looks like Down2Clown being just kind of slow right now, allowing Pace to get all the hatches late. So he's just kind of chilling right now.
To be fair, they've topped down this every single time. So while they're top down, and I guess he's safe to get
stuff. Did someone accidentally pop one, or was that a Twitch drone that got one of the Goyo canisters? Honestly, again,
going probably on
good
Twitch.
Choice. Yeah, it looks like one of the Twitch drones is gone potentially. Dynamite trying to pre-fire Pace over there on Marble, but doesn't quite hit him. Oh, getting him now though. Never mind. He's just like, yeah.
Pace decided Warden 1.5 is better than Twitch F2 1.5.
Yep.
Didn't work out.
Yeah. A lot of pressure here. Yeah, it looks like the top floor is being cleanly taken out. Dynamite driving his Twitch drone around, trying to get some intel. Does see the Clash, and Clash decides to unshield to grab that drone. And, you know, lots of traps as well. They're gonna have to be careful because I don't think Dynamite's actually cleared any of those Capcan traps. So if they're not careful about those, there's gonna be a lot of damage.
Those traps in this 30-second execute and that clash, they did lose one of the nitros, but they still got 2. Big pick coming out right there from Yami, making this a 4v4.
Yeah, Dynamite just not ready for Yami to be playing so aggressively on blue. Again, these are the small mistakes that'll just, like, again, cause you problems if you're just not ready for players to be anywhere. If you didn't drone that out, just assume it's clear. You can never assume stuff like that's clear.
You know what they say about assumptions.
Yeah. My Marks is actually making their way all the way down to the bottom of blue. I'm surprised, again, kind of alone. Krogan downed an elevator and gets finished off by Siren. That's definitely in a pretty strong position right now.
And this is the beginning of a stall. Got Clash still up.
Evening it out.
Those are coming out, but that Clash can just stop you right in the front tracks.
Yeah, this is quite scary. Running into red, but getting stunned. Mark's going for the wall, trying to get the plant down. Oh no! Clash on shield gets the kill. It's all up to Siren now, and not gonna work out. Falami gets the final kill.
I give up.
Oh my gosh!
I give up.
Guys, I told you Basement was cursed. That looked like it was going to be a Deafened win, but we see that Basement is cursed and Down2Clown are clowning no longer. They decided they're gonna end it.
Good deal. Hey, so that match, I didn't want to say it. That match didn't have a delay. And we're supposed to have a 90-second delay. So folks that are watching, please hang tight. We're going to have to stop this stream for just a minute, put the delay on, and start it back up. Go get yourself a drink. Use the restroom. Get a snack. Settle in. We're about to start up map 2. But we do got to take a little break.
Just a couple minutes, please.